The Maharashtra Rent Control Act, 1999, particularly under Section 56, provides Pagdi tenants with significant legal protections against eviction without adequate compensation. However, when courts issue eviction decrees against Pagdi tenants without awarding the mandated market value compensation, such decrees are ultra vires, or beyond the authority granted by law. This raises critical questions about how courts should compensate tenants who have suffered under such illegal rulings. The ultra vires nature of the decree. Section 56 of the Maharashtra Rent Control Act, 1999, explicitly requires that Pagdi tenants be compensated at market value in cases of eviction. Any decree that fails to award such compensation violates this statutory requirement and is therefore ultra vires, rendered without legal authority and thus void. Courts are duty-bound to adhere to statutory mandates. When a court issues a decree that contravenes these mandates, it not only undermines the legal protections afforded to tenants, but also erodes public confidence in the judiciary. Such decrees must be overturned, and the affected tenants must be made whole through appropriate compensation. Remedies and compensation. The first step in rectifying this legal wrong is for the higher court to vacate or nullify the illegal eviction decree. This can be achieved through an appeal or review process. If the tenant has already been evicted, the court should order the restoration of possession, allowing the tenant to return to their original premises. The court should commission an independent assessment of the property's market value. This assessment should consider current real estate conditions to ensure that the compensation reflects the true value of the property. The court should then issue a compensation order requiring the landlord to pay the evicted tenant an amount equal to the full market value of the property. This compensates for the tenant's loss of rights and residence. The tenant should also be awarded damages for the inconvenience, emotional distress, and any financial losses resulting from the eviction. This could include the cost of relocation, loss of income, especially if the property was used for business purposes, and other related expenses. If there has been an undue delay in awarding compensation, the court should also order that interest be paid on the compensation amount from the date of eviction until full payment is made. The court may impose penalties on the landlord for carrying out an eviction without legal basis. This serves as both a punitive measure and a deterrent against future illegal evictions. The landlord should also be ordered to cover the legal costs incurred by the tenant during the appeal process. This ensures that the tenant is not further burdened by the costs of seeking justice. Conclusion. Courts must take a proactive role in ensuring that the rights of Pagdi tenants are upheld, particularly in cases where eviction decrees have been issued without the required market value compensation. The judiciary has a responsibility to rectify any legal wrongs by not only vacating ultra vires decrees, but also awarding full compensation and additional damages to the affected tenants. This not only restores the tenants' rights, but also reinforces the rule of law, ensuring that such injustices are not repeated.